And it goes a little something like this.
We at it.
What's up?
What's jumping?
Yo.
It's a new day.
It's been 1 year, fellas. Can you believe that? It's already been a year since we've been doing this podcast.
And I'm celebrating.
I mean, dang, that year went by fast. Even with all the crazy shit that's been going on that year, the year's gone by in a blur almost.
Because we can't do shit.
Yeah, but you would think that would make it drag, but it hasn't.
True.
The more you do, the faster time goes by. But we ain't been doing much, and it's still going by just as fast, at least for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a 1 year celebration of T, Big Mike, and it's Jimmy. And we are
just saying.
Word up. Word up. So, what's good with y'all, fellas? What's happening in y'all's world?
COVID.
Man.
Right. That's
the way to hit it.
Can't stop, won't stop. As far as it's looking, I mean, we gonna be at this. I mean, I want everybody to be hopeful about 2021, but I don't think be too hopeful about that. I think this is gonna linger until like 2025. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good 8 to 10 years, even after a vaccine is out, that we still gonna be talking about it.
Yeah, because
still gonna be circulating.
Yeah, I mean, we adjusted socially and business wise and stuff like that, but we're still gonna have to keep adjusting because people still don't want to do what they're supposed to do.
Goddamn right. Even that dumbass, who was our governor, Mr. Rickett.
Yeah. My wife called him Governor Caillou. I don't know if you ever seen Caillou.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I call him? I posted it all over Facebook.
I call him Rickety Rocket.
I call him Racist Rickett.
Yeah.
I call him Racist Rickett. So, but he wants to come out now and admit that we haven't been doing enough. No.
Yeah, it's because he got hit up with the COVID.
Not only that, he got caught on video not wearing a mask, speaking in public, and then they forced the girl to quit, or they fired her. Yeah. So that's how that went. So.
Yeah. Well,
I do hear they picking up a collection plate for her. Seriously. She got like a GoFundMe type deal.
Okay. Yeah, but just how you said it, a collection plate, like, Thanksgiving.
Same thing. Technically.
Yeah. But that's kind of fucked up, dude. You got caught with your pants down, and then y'all gonna force her job to fire her because you ain't following the rules that were put in place for everybody because you want to feel different.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Boy, it's a fucked up game out here, ain't y'all?
Politics is bullshit.
Yeah, mini Trump.
Yeah.
I look at it, I'm like, man, he gonna talk about we're gonna start a new advertising campaign, education campaign to teach people to do the right thing, but people know the right thing to do. They just won't fucking do it.
Right. Like last weekend at the Huskers' first game, they had footage of a bar where people was watching the game and nobody had on a mask, and it was jam packed.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was telling a coworker, I said they might as well just go up to the bar and have everybody that was in the bar write their name down and their cell phone number so they can get in contact with them, so they can get pretty much their casket in order. That's how I look at it, because that's how bad it is. You know, they when they get on the news and talk about, you know, how much we're running out of space in hospitals, people just think they take that as a joke. So
Yeah, that ain't no joke, man. That ain't no joke.
And they just pulled up at our hospital Wednesday with the freezer, the semi-freezer. So that tells you a lot.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I seen when they pulled up. So I'm like, yeah, this is an as Busta Rhymes would say, this is a category 5, because that's where it's getting to. So
speaking of Busta, that's album of the year.
Yeah,
I just want to put that out there. That is album of the year.
He put it out. He put it out at the right time. So
what you say, T?
I still haven't heard it yet. I'm gonna check it out though. It's on my list.
I was proud of him, man. This is the book I've been waiting on for about 10 years, man. Because I know how Busta is. I mean, I've been a fan of him since 1991, right? So I know the level of MC he is, and I know what he can do on the mic. But for a minute he was just, I don't know, he was kind of BS and shit. But now, yeah, this shit he just dropped, boy. That's the Busta that I know and love right there. That's the real Busta Rhymes. But yeah, check it out, T.
I will.
Real.
Yeah, anybody listen to that Jeezy album?
Nope.
He dropped a new one too.
I ain't listened to it.
Yeah, I ain't heard it either.
Did
I did watch this battle.
You checked out the battle though?
Yeah, with him and Gucci.
Yeah. I didn't. Well, let me put this out there. I never listened to either one of them, so I can't say one thing about the other, or But how was the battle? In your opinion?
I don't know. I'm biased because I like Jeezy.
Yeah.
Gucci, all right, but overall, I think Jeezy pretty much crushed him. He only plays shit like his old shit, and they were still like just as good as Gucci's new stuff. So, Gucci had a lot of featurettes. He was on other people's songs. That was good. So I don't know. I thought, Jeezy won. Shit.
Yeah, I was reading on social media. Everybody was saying Jeezy won, but
man, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Gucci ain't got no hits. He got a couple. I ain't gonna take that back. He got a couple.
I want to talk about the topic of the hour.
What's the topic of the hour?
Is anybody gonna watch that Mike Tyson fight?
Oh shit!
Roy Jones.
But wait. There's something I don't know. Have y'all been watching?
Yo,
Nate Robinson is fighting too. There's 3 other fights before Mike Tyson, but
Eddie fighting Jake.
Nate Robinson is fighting some dude.
He fighting a white dude, Jake.
Yeah.
The YouTube dude. He used to be on Disney.
I don't know his name, but I caught
Paul.
that.
Jake Paul. That's his name.
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, but Nate Robinson, one of them cats that's like a all around athlete.
Right. He used to play football.
Yeah. He imagine if Nate Robinson was 6'1", at least.
Right.
At least 6'1".
Yeah.
Dude.
He'd be a problem.
Oh God, he was a problem, but imagine if he was like 6'1".
Right. I'm almost considering of ordering that just to see Nate Robinson and Tyson and the other two matches. Because I think that's going to be interesting. I never thought I would see Nate Robinson fight, so I'm just kind of curious.
Didn't he fight before though?
I don't know. See, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Maybe
either.
not. Maybe not. I thought he did, or maybe he said he was talking about fighting or something like that. But yeah, that don't shock me. That dude is just an athlete, pure athlete.
Yeah, if I'm putting my money on anybody, it'd be Nate Robinson, because yeah, he is. Even in I was watching what they got I don't know if anybody got the NBA 2K, and they had them little skits in between where they be having like little basketball contests and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Nate Robinson won this. They had like a tournament. He won that.
Oh, see, I
can't underestimate that dude. No matter nothing, he just
Well,
got
see,
that kind of talent.
Yeah, he got a big man's ego.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Remember when he was in Chicago and I think Derrick Rose was hurt, of course, and they made that run against I think the Heat with Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
I think didn't they take them to 6 or 7?
I want to say 7. It was 6 or 7, something like that.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was like Nate and I think Noah was there.
Noah and they had the white dude that looked like the Keebler elf with the big ears.
I know you're talking about too because he a good
Heinrich.
defender.
No.
Heinrich.
Yeah.
Nate was balling, man. I remember that.
They gave them problems.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about looking at how much it's going to be, but I definitely want to check that out because I think that's going to be interesting. And on top of that, they say Mike Tyson is in better shape now than he was when he was fighting.
Who said that?
Look at it on ESPN. You ain't seen him?
Yeah, I seen him, but he ain't looking better. I mean, he in hell of shape, but not like when he was fighting.
They say he's in fighting shape. Oh, shit.
I believe he in fighting shape for 54, but not like when he was 20.
Well, I ain't talking about that. I'm not talking about he was young. They were talking about he looks very impressive.
He do. Shit, I wouldn't mess with that dude.
Well, would you take it if you were Roy Jones, either one of y'all, T or Jimmy? Mm-hmm. What would be your strategy?
Get in shape. 1.
Cardio.
Brace for impact. 2. Because it's a little different. Roy always fought at a cruiser. Middle to cruiserweight.
Yep. He moved up heavyweight once, and ain't that when he started losing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And Roy ain't no punk, but I've seen Roy now. What he walking to the table with? I'm like, bruh.
But didn't I tell you when they announced this fight that he looked out of shape?
Yeah, I seen you showed me pictures. I'm like, bruh, have you like got on social media and looked at Tyson, dude, and like, don't that like motivate you to like, get in better shape?
Well, but then I don't know if y'all been following, but then they made stipulations for the fight.
What stipulations they got?
There was some crazy stipulations they had, like you can't hit like with heavy hits and punches. I'm like, so what's the point? Because you want people to pay all this money for these fights, but then you got stipulations, so it's really not a fight.
How you gonna tell a boxer you can't hit with heavy punches, especially a boxer like Mike Tyson?
Right.
How you can't, Mike? You might want to soften up on the punches. Maybe put some cotton in your gloves or something. That's like telling Halle Berry, I got a movie for you, but you too pretty. Tone it down.
Right, we're gonna dirty you up.
Tone it down just a little bit. Don't be that fine. Just tone it down.
Well, I guess this fight was supposed to be an exhibition fight for wherever fight Tyson is supposed to be doing.
Well, maybe they do that for exhibitions. I don't know, but I guess.
But I'm like, if you want somebody to pay for this fight, I want to see a fight.
Yeah.
Not like Mayweather dancing around the ring running from a guy because you're scared to get hit.
Right.
So
I agree. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, I want to watch that. I forgot about that, man.
Yeah, come on next Saturday.
Good one. I forgot all about that. So. Yeah. We get props out to Bud, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, he did his thing.
Yeah.
He took care of his business. But the only thing that scared me about him, and it's not a knock, is always how he starts.
Start off slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but besides that, dude, that dude's solid. But you know, they got the big money makers running from him.
I think that's a smart move though.
Why?
Because if you go slow, you know, you kind of feel. I think he'd be filling out his opponent. You know.
Oh, when he start out slow.
Yeah, and then kind of lull him into thinking, oh yeah, well I can just handle this like I do sparring. You know, like I can, you know, like this gonna be an easy fight. He's just letting me hit here and punch here. He opening here, but then you know he switch up on him. Then he take it to another level. When they start to get a little winded, that's when he started to. That's when he just now coming up to prime.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's when. But this last fight, he didn't wait. Man, he knocked this dude out in the 4th round. He felt him out, and he just caught him slipping. He got power, man. Terrence got power. They said he deadlift 500 pounds.
Well, what happened was Bo was already coming in for the punch, and the dude was coming forward. So it was like a collision. So, you know, but yeah, Bud caught him slipping.
But he got him too off he went southpaw with him.
Yeah.
So he got to stand on the outside of his foot. I was listening to the announcers. It was like, yeah, let him get on the outside of that foot. And then that take away the other guy's right. And yep, and then he just when he was trying to slide to the left or whatever, one way he was trying to slide. No, he was trying to slide to the right and opened himself up.
Wide
like
open.
He was trying to throw his right. He was trying to come in with that right. He was going to lunge. But Terrence just had the right already there at his face when he moved.
Yup. He hit him with that nuclear.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta think about it also, to T's point, is you gotta be a hell of an athlete or whatever to be able to throw stuff out there. You gotta be that damn good to be able to kind of throw stuff out there and kind of test the waters, knowing damn well, you know, you can finish this person or your opponent or the other team.
Right.
So that's a testament to how good that dude is.
Yeah.
I mean, boxing, you could get caught at any time, but the real ones, the smart ones, they figure it out, man. And he's one of them.
Yeah.
He's definitely one of them.
Yeah, his brain be working all the time when he in the ring. He be thinking. He a calculated boxer. I like that.
You know, you know what I would like to see? If he can't get the person he wants to fight, if this person would take the fight, I wouldn't mind. Nope. I wouldn't mind seeing him go up against Mayweather.
I'd watch that shit. I would love to watch that shit.
I wouldn't mind seeing Bud go up against Mayweather.
Right. I heard Mayweather was kind of scared to fight him because he take a loss on his record.
Bud to knock his ass out.
But you know what, T? Sometimes you gotta prove that you that man. Sometimes talk ain't enough. You know what I mean?
Bud cut him off from corner to corner while he called himself being defensive, or whatever and cut him off, cut his angles off, and cut him off from running and knock his ass out.
Yeah.
Dude.
That would be the fight I would want to see outside of the match that we've all been waiting on, because it don't look like we're gonna get it.
Floyd is aware of that smoke, and I don't know if he want that.
Yeah, he ain't ready. He don't want it. He
That's
like swimming in this $1 million pile of $1 million.
Yeah.
That's why when fools is on social media talking about Floyd could beat like Sugar Ray Leonard, I was like, y'all, the crack epidemic has not ceased. It is 2000. It is 2010, 20, whatever. It is the crack epidemic has not ceased, because only a crackhead would think that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they said Bud might be fighting Pacquiao. Well, that's what that promoter was saying, but then he got into it with the promoter. So
Yeah, I heard about that.
the Bob Arum, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he feel he ain't promoting them right as a personality.
Well, do you blame him?
What pissed me off is, and that it could be that very well could be the case, but what pissed me off is when I go out of town and people ask me what's in Omaha, what does Omaha have? I'm like, well, goddamn, we got freaking boxing champion of the world, top ranked,
right?
Boxing champion of the world. Y'all don't know about that? No, we don't. Who's Bud? I'm like, come on, man. Now that could be the Bud's point as far as the promotional part. But at the same time, you can't tell me if we had a Mexican champion that the rest of the nation wouldn't know that this is the champion. So even though Bud is in Omaha, I think it's crazy, or maybe people don't want to accept the fact that he is from Omaha, that he's the world champion, because that's bull. You got to know he's the champion.
Yeah, but look at what at the time of what sports are right now. I mean, you're right, but you know they don't see boxing as thrilling as it once was.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
And but like you say,
everybody know who Deontay Wilder is,
right? They should know him because he's been in New York. He's traveled everywhere, but some people don't see boxing as thrilling. Yeah,
they can tell you Triple G is. I'm like, come on, man. Bud is.
But they see those fighters as exciting. You know what I'm saying? But in Bud's offense, everybody they put in front of him, he knocked them out. So how can you? So again, like y'all said, it goes back to the promoting. So maybe he should switch it up.
I think there's some hating, man. I think there's some hating outside of Omaha in these bigger cities. I think there's some hating. I think there's fools, and I've encountered fools like this for other reasons. We ain't supposed to have that here in Omaha. One, we ain't supposed to be no black people in Omaha.
Right.
We ain't supposed to have that here in Omaha.
Yeah, we're cornfield and horses.
Yeah. I mean, it was different back when Oklahoma and Nebraska was playing. Everybody knew about that rivalry because that was like the biggest rivalry in college football. Then, you know, they associate us with that back in the day. But it's like, why can't we have the champion of the world in boxing? Hell, they don't even know Malcolm X was born here.
Right.
I'm ranting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's definitely true. So, what y'all? How y'all feel about Charlie Brown not being shown on TV this year for Thanksgiving?
That's some bullshit.
They switched it up with PBS. Yeah. Apple work with PBS now. They're gonna show it on TV.
But that's bullshit, though.
Before it was just Apple because they bought it out. They bought the Charlie Brown shit.
Right. So it goes back to what I said. They're bullshit.
That is as egregious. That's a Stephen A. Smith word. Egregious.
Use it in a sentence.
And full of I'm using it. And full of hyperbole That's as bad as when they took Monday Night Football
And put it on
off the
cable.
national television channels.
Yep.
And then later, remember when they took the college championship
Yep.
off the national channels? You had to have ESPN to watch college
Yep.
championship.
And they lost all those ratings.
Yeah, you don't change tradition like that, man.
So let me ask y'all. I want to answer from both of y'all on this. So do you think that might have something to do with the that guy that's somewhat in charge right now?
What guy?
Come on, man. The golfer. The golfer formerly known as somewhat of the president.
Wait, what you mean? What? The Charlie Brown?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, man. He's in that self-destruction mode. He's trying to do everything to fuck up the country before he leaves. You know, it's like that employee of yours that at work he gets fired and he steals a whole bunch of shit and kicks in doors and flip desk over. That's what he's doing.
I don't think they got anything to do with him, though. Not Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I think that was a business decision on Apple.
But why?
Yeah.
Everybody watches Charlie Brown.
Yeah, you know, they still gonna put it on the TV,
Yeah.
but it's only then if you want to watch it after Thanksgiving,
you gotta pay for it.
Their money.
Right.
It was like that before, though. Really, I mean, it came on free on national television, but if you wanted to watch it after that, you had to pay somebody or get the bootleg.
Right. It ain't got nothing to do with Trump.
And that's what's going to be the downfall of Apple, because they're about only the money. Think about it. Their technology since Steve Jobs has went nowhere. Their latest phone, they added one extra camera to it. So instead of having 3 cameras, you got 4 camera lenses. Why Samsung is making phones that flip in half and you can turn it into a Rubik's Cube and still get phone calls.
Great phone, but the TV ain't so great.
Hey man, we got their products. You might have got a bootleg, but
I got the phone. I love the phone, but goddamn, my TV only 2 years old.
But I'm just saying though, you might got a bootleg. You might have got that the Trump edition.
Oh no. I got the Homeboy Shopping Network edition.
Right. But I'm just saying they haven't their technology hasn't upgraded at all since Steve Jobs passed away. So they're figuring out they gotta make money somehow. Because I don't Malia and Tony, they have Apple products, you know, the watches.
No, I like Samsung phone.
But I got a Samsung phone, but I do have an Apple computer because it, you know, has its own virus upgrade. So
yeah.
But outside of that, I have an iPad, but that's for music. So outside of that, I don't have it. Everything I have is Samsung.
Right.
So
I mean,
that's
Apple,
bullshit.
I give, Apple, they security and they products, man, they work. They don't have a lot of issues like with, say PCs and like Samsung, like as far as like just regular operation issues. Like the operating systems seem perfect because they only work with each other. So they ain't taking in a lot of different information. They really secure and they, I think they solid devices. They kind of, like I always said, like Apple is like the Lexus of phone,
Yeah.
They give you a superior product.
Yeah, but see, but here,
you can only work with them after
right.
that.
But see
you can't go to nobody else.
But that's the problem, though, T. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we are already down to 9 minutes. But anyway,
really,
yeah. But the thing with Apple is, if you want a certain app, it's not available to you for free. Everything you can get it, but it costs you. Versus Samsung, you can get it, or not Samsung, but where the company, Samsung, you can get it. You don't have to pay for every damn thing. Versus Apple, $1.99, $12, $20 for this app. Man, I'm like, shit, y'all some pimps. Y'all hustling us.
Brand. That name recognition.
Fuck that name. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, that's crazy, dude. I can't believe that. We down to 8 minutes already.
Yeah.
So what everybody's holiday looking like?
At home. 3 Musketeers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depending on we may have a COVID issue at the house, so we kind of on quarantine right now. We just waiting on results.
Yeah.
So once, you know, depending on that. But yeah, I think it's even so, I think that's gonna be like you, Mike, just a at home type deal.
That means you better get your chef hat on, T.
Maybe we do Thanksgiving on Zoom.
Shit. Why? So y'all can look at me sitting on the couch sleeping? I'll make the rolls. That's it. No,
that's crazy, man.
No, we gonna have it's gonna be the 3 of us because you know, we already had 3 close encounters with our family. So with my aunt and uncle, they gone. And then Tony's cousin, her 2 kids had COVID, and they go to North, so they got it. And then, you know, with her work. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool. It's getting too close to home. And then we got our homegirl that got it. So, but you know what? That's another subject. So, you know, no, it's just cool, man. I'll keep my ass at home. I ain't gotta worry about Black Friday, none of that. My Black Friday will be right here on this blue couch. Watching football. So
yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, fellas, we're gonna have to do a part 2 real soon.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about we got a new face in the office now.
Oh yeah. Well, you right.
No,
You right, T.
The other motherfucker ain't gave up yet.
Whoa, calm down. You voted for him. You voted for that guy. You went Samuel L. Jackson on his ass. He said that other motherfucker. They're like, T about to go freestyle. But yeah, you right though, T. We got to hit that hard because he a buffoon, man. He like a fucking high schooler that got turned down for homecoming. So he in his feelings.
Yeah, that's exactly. I heard somebody say he like it's like the guy the narcissist that you can't break up with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, how you gonna say you ain't gonna leave the White House? Do you know they got killers? Like, they got killers.
That's why I said, if he try to do that shit, I don't want to see it televised on TV. I want all the news stations to open up they broadcasting and go to Trump being escorted out the damn White House.
Yep.
I want to see the CIA agents or FBI agents telling him to pick up his shit and tell him to wing it or whatever. Go get your shit too. You got to go. Come on. Well, let's go. Bring it on out. I want to see pictures of the Mayflower truck in front of the White House. Yeah, I wish he would.
Have it like what was that episode on Dave Chappelle where they had the Law and Order like role reversals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Trump. Going there, they shoot what's her name? His wife?
Melania.
Yeah, shoot her in the leg or something because she don't want to leave. Drag him out, handcuffed. Come on.
Shit, she probably already gone.
I leave that alone, man. I ain't trying to wish that on nobody. I just want him to go home.
He ain't got no home. You know where his home is, and he trying to prevent from going there.
Mar-a-Lago.
No, he gonna be in. He gonna be in there with El Chapo.
Yeah, they said they're gonna bring him up on charges after he out.
Yeah,
they said. New York said it already.
Well, dude, he had two new charges brought up against him when the election started from two girls that was in the Miss Teen competition.
Oh yeah,
so they were underage. So that's rape. If he did anything.
Yeah, I don't know what that case was. I'm not sure if it was that.
No,
it could be sexual harassment or sexual assault.
Yeah, but dude, it's sexual assault against a minor. They were under 18. So
yeah.
Either way, he going somewhere for a while.
I mean, Rikers.
You know what? And when he leaves the White House, when he leaves the White House, y'all, they should have Akon Singh locked up.
Shit. They should get the Fat Boys together. Rest in peace, Buckley, and they sing it in jail. In jail because you failed. In jail.
We in jail because we failed.
And put him in there. Put him in there with El Chapo.
Have him rolling that beat. Him, Giuliani, Trump, Giuliani, and Donald Jr.
Hey man, you gotta say some of this, man. Y'all can't give all of the juices away. We down to 30 seconds, y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's it then. We out.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, fellas. Be safe.
Yeah, be safe.
Manage your ID.
I might be 35 pounds heavier when y'all see me next.
Master your IDs for Thursday.
All right.
All right.
Until then, it's been a good one. Peace.
Okay.
What it do?
What's up?
What's up?
Tune into another episode of T. Big Mike is Jimmy. And what are we doing, fellas?
We just drinking.
No, you just drinking. I ain't got nothing to sip on right over here.
Nah,
what you sipping on already?
It's called Cider Boys.
Word? What? Word?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Apple and strawberry cider beer.
Is it better than Two Dogs?
It's damn near close.
See, folks don't know about that Two Dogs, or they may not remember, but we put that shit on the map in Omaha back in 97, 98. I'm just saying.
We put a whole bunch of shit back on in 97, 98.
True that. Word up. Word up.
So where we going today, fellas? Part 2.
Let's talk about Nate Robinson.
Damn. You just gonna jump right in, huh?
Well, shit. I mean, I know it happened a couple weeks ago, but damn. On one side, you can sit there and say, okay, he's a hell of an athlete. He's never boxed before, so you can give him his props for jumping into the ring and doing that for charity. But on the other side, you can say, well, God dang, Nate, that boy pummeled your ass 3 times. Left you stretched out.
Yes and no.
What was you thinking? You know?
I would say, where was the trainers? For one. And 2, where was the trainers?
Who did he train with? When he training, who did he train with?
I don't even know if
his corner.
I don't even know if he trained. That didn't look like he trained at all.
Right. Shit. And the other dude, the other cat, I never heard of that dude before. He I guess he been trying to fight for what, 2 years or something like that?
Yeah.
Jake Paul, he a YouTuber.
Yeah.
My stepdaughter know all about him. He was on Disney Channel and stuff like that. He was on a show. Yeah, and he was always doing some crazy stuff on YouTube. and somebody called him out a few years ago and made him come out and box.
It was another YouTuber.
Basically like a troll. That's all he is, really.
Wow.
Well, he's supposed to be fighting somebody else. Who's supposed to be fighting him?
No.
Not
Mayweather.
him, but his brother.
Yeah, his brother's fighting Mayweather in February.
Yeah.
Oh, his brother. He got a brother that's trying to fight too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boy, that's
Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Okay.
Paul.
Wait. Them make the what was that show? Had the hot Asian chick on there.
Cody and no.
The Sweet Life. That's not them, is it?
Nah.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
It was, I can't remember the show that he was on.
If my daughter was around, I could ask her, but she's nowhere available.
I ain't got no kids, but I'm gonna tell you what.
Don't.
Sweet Life of Jack and Cody. When I saw London, boy,
No.
I was tuned in.
The other chick got her beat. But anyway, we getting off task.
Ooh.
Come on, man. The babysitter chick.
No. No.
Jesse?
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, you know.
Yeah, that little redhead chick.
Yeah. But
I mean, yeah, she was nice too. I tuned in, but she ain't cold in London.
Yeah. But
oh yeah, he got kicked off of he was in this show called the Zardvark, where there was it was these two girls that used to do YouTubing and stuff. That Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And he got kicked off of there because he did something stupid. I think him or his brother went to China and was recording this village where not village, but it was like a forest where everybody would go and commit suicide, and it was all these like people hanging from the tree and stuff. And
what?
YouTube. And then it was a whole bunch of backlash from that.
Wow.
But the bottom line is Nate Robinson should have kept his ass out of that ring.
Yeah. Man, it was so funny, man. Twitter was hurting him the next day.
But it don't help that the NBA players was mocking him too. So
the internet has no mercy, man.
No, I know.
Yeah, none.
I mean, I saw about 30 memes right after he got knocked out the third time. It was about 30 memes already on the internet.
Yeah, I got 5 of them in my phone.
Yeah.
I got the one that he's in a sardine can. It's funny, but it ain't funny. So
I like the one that say something about this is how every BET movie start, and they show him falling. And it's just, y'all guess I'm wondering how my life ended up like this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they did him bad.
So
what about the Mike Tyson fight? Don't think about him and Jones.
Mike was not playing around.
I second that as well. Because
Mike was not playing around. He had that bounce in his head. He was in shape, like we talked about last time. Definitely was in shape for 54, boy. He looked good for 54.
Yeah.
He looked pretty crisp. He was gonna try to kill Roy.
Yeah, he was. But he was high too, so maybe not.
That don't mean nothing. He was trying to take that fool head off. He threw 2 uppercuts, and I when I say this, if he would have hit him with one of them, it would have been like Ring King.
He did. Roy Jones even said he said he hit me one. He said rock my jaw. He said I felt that the whole fight.
See.
Yo, man, but Snoop.
Oh man.
Snoop was the star of the whole event. Just his commentating, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like my two uncles fighting at the family reunion.
That was a funny shit.
Oh man, he's like the ribs is on the grill when Mike kept going to the body.
Yeah.
Man.
Then he started singing like a church song.
Yeah, he started
he
just singing church hymns. Yeah.
Church hymns.
Dude, Snoop was clowning.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's one dude who has evolved into so many different areas of media. It's crazy. And the crazy part about it is he's himself. He ain't changed. He ain't compromised himself. He ain't changed. He ain't sold out. People just gravitate towards that dude. They love that dude, man.
Yeah.
But I think he found another gig he could do. I think he'd be pretty successful at commentating some of them fights or something, boy. He had me rolling.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely entertaining. Like Snoop doing that.
Yeah. If they do it again, I'm pretty sure they're gonna invite him back to commentate for another charity match, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I was wondering who put that on? Was that who put that fight on pay-per-view? What was the promotion company?
That was through Mike Tyson's him and some other one of his partners.
Okay, I thought it was Mike Tyson's deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like it was pretty loose, pretty fun. You know, they had the Snoop and then Wiz Khalifa did a set in between.
Yeah.
Who else did they have? Was that one of French Montana?
Yeah, he was on there, and then a couple of cats I didn't really recognize.
Yeah.
But Tyson's another dude. Like, yeah, we remember him from boxing, and you know how great he was and how he used to destroy people. And then we remember him for his transgressions, unfortunately. But he reinvented himself, and he's like an icon now, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta reinvent yourself. You know what I'm saying? To stay, I don't know, maybe relevant, or just to kind of sometimes it's just good to do that. Period.
Yeah. You got to change with the times.
Yeah, adapt with the times. There you go. Whether you're famous or not. But Mike has definitely done that, man. That dude is a freaking icon now, man.
I look at like Ice Cube too. You know, him delving into the movies and stuff like that just kind of showed a whole different side of him, you know.
Right. Exactly.
And introduced him to a whole different generation of people. Kids,
exactly.
You know.
Yep.
The same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. I like Mike. I even watched Mike Tyson's cartoon. It ain't on no more. They just canceled it.
I was watching it, man. He had that pigeon. That pigeon that was like a smart ass.
Oh, yeah. That did drugs and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was like, man, he clouded. Yeah. He pulled out a gun and shot somebody one time. It's like, oh, come on, man, not the pigeon.
Yeah, that was wild, man. Yeah. But I tell you right there, he's an iconic figure, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
What else we gonna touch base on?
Your president.
Man, I really ain't got much to say about him because since he lost, I don't really hear much about him.
He wanted them to overturn the states that he lost.
He lost all those lawsuits.
Michigan, Pennsylvania. Who else did he? Michigan, Pennsylvania. I mean, not
Georgia.
Pennsylvania. Philadelphia. I'm sorry. Georgia. And there's
Georgia,
another one.
Arizona,
In Arizona.
Nevada.
And they were like, nope. They said, no.
Did they? So there was a lawsuit that Texas filed.
Yeah, that's they said no to. That was.
Oh, they felt okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if they had or not.
Yeah.
I saw something about that on the internet, but
Yeah, that was his last try.
Yeah,
I think people right now like, man, get the hell out of here.
Melania, she already got her shit packed.
I'm sure she do.
Yeah, they said she wanted to go home. She said she tired of that. She tired of that shit.
Well, which home you talking about?
Back to New York.
Oh, okay.
Wherever.
You talking about back
I don't know. She might be going back to Vladimir Putin's home.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think she's a Russian agent.
I think she is too.
She a dumb one too. Make it so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe she ate. Maybe it's just her husband.
Yeah.
Just so incompetent. She can't do her job effectively.
It's definitely that T, but you know what? You know who I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for his son. The youngest one, he gonna get fucked up in schools.
Oh, I always forget that kid name.
Youngest son.
Yeah, I know her son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget his name. Logan or Trenton or Trevor or some shit.
Whatever that little motherfucker's name is. They gonna have to homeschool his ass.
Yeah. No, I doubt it, man. He go to some rich private ass school where ain't nothing but people who supported Trump anyway. So
Right.
he be fine.
So,
right.
So what do y'all think about the guy that he just executed yesterday? The black dude.
Talking about the one who had the gun to his head and had to set fire to that car. Or that was the night before. I don't know who he did last night.
Brandon, he was 15 years old when he killed that couple, him and 4 other kids. They were young. And
was he 18? I thought he was 18.
He was like, yeah, I think he was 15 or 16 or something like that. But they
is that the one you set the car on fire?
Killed that couple from Iowa or Nebraska.
Oh.
Well, he been in prison. He was in prison ever since, he got tried and whatever. Well, he been in jail so long, he changed his life. And Kim Kardashian was trying to get him, trying to get Trump to,
pardon him.
To pardon his sentence.
Mm-hmm.
And he killed that man anyway. And they said on the nightly news that he plans on allowing the states, wherever the states, there's 4 other prisoners to be executed. He wants to make sure that they get executed before he leaves the White House.
Yeah, I think they already executed another one last night. I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping up on them.
The one last night was a lady.
Well, I know there's a lady there.
Yeah.
And I think he's already executed 2. So there's 3 more people he want to execute before next week or something. It's supposed to be some crazy time.
Well, it's before the inauguration.
Okay, yeah.
Because I said this motherfucker, he a nasty person. He couldn't get the Central Park 5, so now he in power. He's want to just electrocute or kill people.
Yeah.
Just because he got the power to do so. So he a dick.
Were they going to be executed anyway?
They were on death row.
Okay.
But a lot of it was on sketchy, forensics or whatever. The young gentleman that they just executed 2 days ago, they said that he didn't have anything to do with it, and they executed him anyway. So that just shows you that, you know, he don't give a fuck, dude. He only care about him.
See, I think what it was a stay on federal executions
Right.
Mm-hmm.
for like 20 years or something like that, and then he lifted that, and so because basically these people, they was just expecting to do, you know, life in jail right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then he lifted that stay, and so now Bill Barr, the Justice Department head, he decides he wants to go ahead and go through with these executions, you know, at Trump's behest, and it's like, man, people been sitting on death row for like, you know, 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let them
Yeah.
Like, you know, people done change. They change.
right.
I think it should be a law where after like 10 years, 15 years, you shouldn't be able to execute nobody. If you haven't made a decision by then, it's useless.
Right.
It's like a dog. You know, you train a dog, when they pee on the carpet, you tell them right then, because in 5 minutes, they're going to forget what happened.
They just like a baby.
Yeah, baby too. Yeah.
Yep. So
this is just wrong.
He a dick, man. I couldn't believe I heard that shit.
No,
and
I was gonna ask y'all.
Yeah.
Well, you know, while we're talking about this, so what do y'all think? Should y'all think it should be executions at all, or do you think we should get away with executions? Period.
I don't think you should have any executions.
I think you should, depending on what the crime is.
I'm against it.
But you say more, Jimmy. What you think? Why you say that?
Depending on what the crime is. Like, I had a family member that was murdered in cold blood. You know what I'm saying? Actually kidnapped, missing, and murdered in cold blood. So, depending on the evidence, which is the sketchy part in a lot of these cases, the actual crime, there's gotta be burden of proof. There's got to be absolute proof for me to ride with that. But yeah, like I said, I came from I had a family member that was actually kidnapped, missing for 3 months, and found murdered in a field. So they should have executed his ass. As far as I'm concerned, they should have executed his ass.
Yeah.
So
I think, you know, being a family, you looking for a little bit of retribution then.
Right.
You know, eye for an eye, Hammurabi's rule. But why do you think, Mike? Why you think they don't want to? Well, I mean, why you think they shouldn't?
Because two wrongs don't make a right. Because if you putting the work of God's work in man's hands, because that person that did that crime is going to have to live with that on their conscience forever. So for us to execute them is pretty much the easy way out for them. I let them sit it out. You
don't necessarily know the stuff on their conscience.
I mean, let them sit it out and then think about every day what they did and have them look at a picture of that person or those persons that they murdered on that date that it took place. Yeah. That guilty conscience will weigh more than execute them. Because every execution, the taxpayers are paying for that.
True. But then we paying for them sitting in jail for it.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's going to be a give and take, but I say no because, I mean, look at who's our president and look how he's handling some of these cases. Like you said.
But I'm thinking this before he even became president.
Okay.
Yeah, this is something I think is entrenched in America.
Well, but I mean,
system, you know, not just him.
We shouldn't be the judge, jury,
executioner.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
do you think sometimes though somebody can go too far?
A lot of shit goes too far.
You done, like they said in Minister Society. You know, he's like, I done too much to go back and done too much to go forward. You know, don't you? You think sometimes that's just the roll of the dice, man? That people play when they, you know. Maybe they deserve it. They did what they gonna do. They probably ain't gonna never change.
But every killer has a conscience. I mean, everybody's gonna try to play the tough guy, But as you get older, you think back to some of the shit that you've done. We all have. Look, we can take any one of us. We sit back and think about some of the shit we did when we was in our 20s, our 30s. So, you know, unless they have like a mental issue, then some people, you know what I'm saying? I think just let them sit it out and just give them like that anniversary every year that day they murdered that person or killed someone, have them stare at that picture that whole day.
Yeah. I've seen that happen. I think they did it to some kid in Nebraska once.
Yeah. Wasn't it a drunk driving case or some shit like that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had to write a card or a birthday something. So they went.
But I don't know. Like, do you think it should be a line though? I mean, I can understand stuff like that. I mean, you gotta take people's situations into account. You know, maybe their IQ, they couldn't recognize, you know, what they did, and you know. I understand you got to take things into account, but is there just a line where, hey, you went this far? We're not gonna.
Okay, I'll put it this way.
Nothing we can do now to save you.
I'll look at it this way: if you committed a crime when you were like a teenager, and they got you sitting in jail on death row, and you did a crime when you were 18 and you're now 50, then they should, like you said, look at some way. Okay, you've been sitting here X amount of years. We've seen that you've changed. There's no point for you to be on death row.
Yeah.
Now, if you was an adult and you maybe murdered someone, then they should look into it.
Yeah.
Like check your mental health, or was you on drugs, or, I mean, because a lot of people that commit crimes are drug heads or are gang member. So
but what about people that molest and kill children, or rape and kill children? Or what about the Oklahoma bomber? Or what about the dude that went to the movie theater and shot up all those people dressed like the damn Joker?
But it's the same thing. It's something that triggered them to make them do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's right, but we can't always want to put everybody on an electric chair. I understand what you're saying, but they got to look into shit. What made this person act this way?
Yeah, so you're saying like we need to focus more on rehabilitation.
Right.
I know that's what we need to do. That's my opinion on it.
Because the thing is, well, that too. A lot of problem is in society today, we don't get treated like our fellow Caucasian people do. Like, for example, the most recent shooting at Sonic. Yeah. This motherfucker had an arsenal of guns. He went up there and shot up Sonic, the workers, because he got caught in a scheme.
Mm-hmm.
You stole somebody's credit information. Mm-hmm. So you get mad, you go up there and shoot, 3 people, 4 people? Something like that. And then you set the motherfucking van on fire, but then you got guns strategically all the way around Sonic. And you didn't get not one shot, not beat up, no nothing. They just arrested you. Let the tables turn. Had it have been us, you wouldn't have came out unarmed or unharmed.
Yeah, no. They would have. I think they would have at least kicked him or something.
Man,
even if he would have did just like, because that dude laid down on the ground and everything for him. I think if you would have did that, you would have still got hurt.
This motherfucker went up and shot up a restaurant because your fat ass didn't want to pay. You stole somebody else's shit. So again, they need to look what the fuck is wrong with this dude. You got busted earlier that month, and you still went and did some shit. Now you killed some people, like Jimmy said. Okay, now you just murdered some people. So where should we take this? Should we go, all right, automatically first degree murder, death penalty, or make that motherfucker sit in jail?
I think you gotta evaluate the situation in the case. There's too many variables. You gotta evaluate the case. But if there's absolute proof of cold-blooded murder
But this
or something
motherfucker,
like that, then yeah, I say be done with them.
this
But that's the
Yeah,
hard part. That's the
so
hard
you
part.
do the checks on him and everything, and all of a sudden you find out this guy mental problems, been in and out of, rehabilitation centers. What should you do there? Should you still set him to be killed, executed, or should you,
well, and that's another
try to
problem.
work with him, rehabilitate him now?
That's another problem, T. The state of Nebraska got rid of all the motherfucking psych ward hospitals. So now you got crazy motherfuckers walking around with normal everyday people blending in until they stop taking their medication and then they go cuckoo.
Yep.
And then the news is like, well, we need help. Well, you had the help, but y'all closed down all the hospitals to help these people and cut all the funding.
Yeah.
So you're hurting the citizens of the state of Nebraska.
By not doing what you promised to do for this individual.
Exactly. Like, I read an article this morning about Kanye West and Kim Kardashian they're having troubles with their marriage, and he said that he was gonna make sure to take his medicine because he's bipolar. Well, he hasn't been taking his medicine.
Yeah.
So
I figured that.
you know what I'm saying? So she kind of like, hey, this motherfucker unstable. You need to take your medicine. I mean, it's a fucked up thing, dude. And then all that money that they gave us to help, people that's, down and out, the jobs and shit with this COVID. The state of Nebraska got $10 million that they sitting on. And they don't want to help ration that money out to the people that ain't got jobs. It's basically, trying to hustle to get money for food for their kids and shit. They sitting on that money, talking about, well, we don't know what to do with it. Yeah, you know what to do with it, you just don't want to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they say if they don't use that money, it goes back to the
government.
Right. So you can't tell me the state of Nebraska don't need that money to help these people. There's motherfuckers out here starving. If they ain't starving, they close to being, to be starving.
Mm-hmm.
See, man, that's why I say, man, fucking Ricketts, the mayor, she ain't shit. Pete Ricketts ain't shit. Anybody that follow them, they ain't shit. That means that you're gutless and you ain't got a soul. If you rather sit and watch these motherfucking people starve while you sitting in your house warm and comfortable, and we sitting on $10 million. On top of that, that the money that they gave the businesses, small businesses to help them during this COVID, they got to pay that back. They got to pay some of that money back, a third of the money. They got taxed for that shit.
Wow.
They gave you money. You got to pay that back on your taxes. Tell me that ain't some fucked up shit.
There's going to be a stipulation.
But see, they didn't say shit up front.
Oh, of course not.
So again, ain't nothing in this world free.
There's going to be stipulations when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah. It's messed up. That's federal money. That was given.
Right.
It don't seem right.
How you gonna tax me on my money that we work for? The one time as we as citizens need help, you give us some money, but then on the back end there's a stipulation. Well, on your taxes you gotta claim that, and you gotta pay us, a percentage of that money back.
Mm-hmm.
When a person is down and out and they beat down and they need that shit, you gonna do that. That's cold-blooded, dude. That's why I said Congress needs to be stripped down and get some younger bodies up there in Congress and in the Capitol. with fresh ideas, because as long as you keep these old white Republican people running the country, you're gonna have the same thinking process over and over until they either croak or somebody else that they select take their seat. Because nothing's changing. Nothing's changing.
Yeah, we are.
They just put a little Band-Aid on it, or they'll change the wording a little bit. That's how they work.
Yeah, they're so dirty.
Yeah,
I've been reading Obama's book, and just the stuff they was pulling against him, not to let him do anything. And now that they got the White House, they like, you know, whatever Trump said, go. And they're not fighting at all for, you know, the middle classes.
How do you feel about how the Republican side of the party not willing to respect Biden and Kamala Harris?
Kamala,
Kamala,
bro.
My fault.
No. I know, just messing.
What do you mean by not respecting them?
Well, because when they get inaugurated, they're basically what they say, that they're gonna make it rough first couple months. Like if they got bills and shit they need to pass, or like his cabinet members has to go through Congress, has to go through the floor.
Get confirmed.
Right. So what do y'all think about that? Like, because when it came to Trump getting his cabinet members, Obama didn't do nothing to slow down his transition.
Yeah, he did, man. Well, no, hold on. I was thinking about the when Obama was trying to get his judge confirmed.
Yeah,
they wouldn't let that happen.
well,
We
yeah,
don't know. The next president got to pick him.
right.
But this is just a game they've been playing for the last 8 years.
Yeah,
That's how I see it, man. They're gonna give Biden and Harris hell for 4 years, and unless they can get this Senate seat in Georgia, that's the only thing that's gonna change. Otherwise, as long as they got control of the Senate, it's fucked up.
well, right now they don't have control, and
Well, they do. The
No.
Republicans have control of the Senate at the moment.
well, right at the moment. But if this last seat turns Democratic, then Democrats take the floor. So what they fighting for is to control everything. Basically the president don't have control.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Congress, because they can cancel anything. He can veto, or he can over, but he still got to get the approval from the Congress.
Yeah,
I think
they control Senate. They got approval.
Right.
Because anything that the House of Representatives push through, Senate got to approve it. So basically, having Senate is pretty much endgame. Well, if you got the Senate and the White House, that's endgame.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Well, have y'all thought about this? Let me throw this on y'all head real quick. I know we said we'd do about 15, 20 minutes more. And I don't know if y'all think like this, but I think like this, because my brain is always thinking. It don't shut off. I think the reason why he's fighting so hard for them to pull those election votes is so he can stay in power. And the reason for that is he has 10 allegations over his head after he leaves the White House. On top of that, he hired that new lady judge that, if he stays in power, can make that shit go away for a while. I think that's what the fight is for.
Oh yeah.
He on his last leg, man. He gonna go out kicking and screaming any way he can, because one, it's in his nature, and two, it's for the things that you said. If he can get any kind of shift or find any kind of loophole for him to stay in power he gonna ride with this. So he you know, he going on like Tony Montana right now, trying to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's perfect. It is Tony Montana. He got the guns out. He done shot down the door already.
Yeah,
He on top. He on the staircase shooting down at him.
yeah.
Dude is sneaking up in the back, or biting in the back with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Right.
Take him out.
Yeah. That's a good. That was a good terminology. I didn't even think about that. So how's y'all health, mental health going with this COVID shit? Like how y'all holding up?
I'm good.
Yeah. Cool.
And I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm not trying to make the subject racy, but I was in I had to attend an event last night. It was produced by some local African American businesses and organizations. Somebody asked me, why do I feel blessed? With everything going on, why do you still feel blessed? Or what are you thankful for? So I named a couple of things, and I said, I'm thankful for being Black. And this is because, and no slight against any other race or anything, but I'm gonna just keep it real. You look at our history. Throughout our history, we had to overcome something, some obstacle, some chaos, some oppression, something. But we still here. we always find a way. No matter what, we always find a way throughout history. Just go through our history. Throughout the struggle, we always find a way to be resourceful, to find strength. I mean, almost no matter what. We probably the most resourceful and some of the strongest people to ever walk this earth. So with this COVID stuff, man, I'm just like, when it first hit, people was worried about all kinds of stuff, not just health stuff, but just even like little stuff. Like, I mean, sisters was worried about how they was gonna get their hair done and stuff like that, right? But you know what happened? We found a way.
Adapted.
We found a way. We have adapted through so much throughout our history that, aside from it affecting somebody's health or a family member's health, initially we adapt. So knowing that we have that in our history, in our blood, in our spirit, I'm good.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the movie Ice Age. You know what I'm saying?
How's that?
How's it? It was the end. The earth was, ice was cracking and the ground was splitting, and all the animals just migrated. They moved to higher ground. They were able to adapt.
Some of them are extinct, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the elephants are still here, so they
evolved.
Huh?
Yeah.
There was an evolution. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying.
Kind of like Thundar the Barbarian.
Huh?
Like Thundar the Barbarian. You know how the earth got ravaged and everything got destroyed, but people grew back. Got the rose from concrete.
Right.
Everybody adapted. Evolution. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were just able to get up and move, and it was certain ways you had to move.
Yeah.
We've been forced to throughout our history. We've been forced to. Back in the slavery days, when the plantation owners and the masters gave us slop to eat or whatever, what we turn that into? Soul food.
Pig ears, grains, chitlins.
Yeah.
Delicacies.
Yup. So just knowing that fact, and that is in my blood and y'all's blood as well, it's a blessing. it's a blessing. I mean, we still have to be responsible. We still got to fight the good fight. We still got to be conscious and aware of the shit that's going on around us.
And we keep our emotions high. You know what I mean? We still a lively people. You know, stay strong in spirit and song and everything else. You know, we just hold up in the worst of times.
Exactly.
Well, can I tell y'all what I heard? Some of the dumbest shit. Every Thursday at my job, they do a video Zoom, you know, about the pandemic and what's going on. So somebody wrote a question. I swear to God, on my father's grave, this was a question somebody asked. After they give the COVID shots, you know, to prevent you from getting COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had the nerves to ask, well, do I still need to wear a mask?
You know, that's been a question, that's been concerning me too. I actually been looking at information about that because I think about all these people. There was a guy that was on TV talking about, oh, I don't need to wear a mask, I already have COVID. And I was like, really? You can't still transmit that?
Yes, you can. You can still get COVID, even though if you had it once.
Yeah.
But even though that
more important, I'm thinking like not so much as getting COVID again, but just being able to transmit it. I mean, even when the vaccine come out,
that's what they're saying.
There's still a chance that you can inhale so much and then exhale so much in another room and get people, you know, pass the disease along to people that way or the virus along to people that way. You know, can you still touch something and then go shake somebody's hand? You know, or you should still be able to transmit it. It don't seem like it should be a difference. You should still have to wear a mask.
This ain't like the measles. Like once you have the measles, you don't get them again.
Right.
And they haven't given any proof as to whether this vaccine will have that same effect as like getting your measles.
Right.
So until they do that, I mean, nobody can really sit there and say and determine.
But but my thing is, why would you ask? That's a dumb question to ask. Just because you get the shot doesn't give you the all clear to stop doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, but if you don't ask, you don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
And then this is a good thing he said it because now it starts the conversation amongst everybody else.
The shot takes 2 weeks to take effect. It takes your body 2 weeks for your immune to accept that shot, that antidote.
Yeah, for you to build up antibodies. You actually got to get 2 shots.
Right.
3 weeks apart.
So what he's saying is, so what the person was saying is, oh, well, I got the shot, so I don't need to wear a mask anymore. No, because just because you got the shot, you can still get COVID because your body ain't immune to it yet.
Well, maybe he wasn't informed.
Hey, man, you go ahead and take that chance. That's like me saying, well, shit, I ain't got to worry about having, such and such. Nah, you can't think like that.
But not everybody is informed. Well, it's good that he asked the question. It's like if I go get a bottle of Mad Dog and I ain't know nothing about it, and I was like, and I'm trying to take it through the head before somebody be like, man, you might not want to do that shit because you're gonna catch a bad one. I might not have got that information before I decided to take it to the head. So it's good that we ask these questions.
I'm gonna let you take it to the head. Then I'm be like, sir, sir, sit down. Let me get those keys because you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, I did that in college, man. I didn't know about MD 2020 and drank like a whole pint, like right back, just like in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And that next morning, man, my whole dorm room bathroom was red because I threw up all that shit everywhere.
Now, when you got it, I don't know if you bought it, if you went to the store and bought it, and then you'd be like, hey, what this shit actually do to you if I take this to the head? It might have been a different outcome. Yeah. Or if you'd asked, one of your uncles or your cousins or somebody that been drinking that shit.
Well, I'll tell you what.
The guy that gave it to me at the party.
I tell you what. Yeah, you can go to the liquor store and ask it what it do to you if you want to. They might not sell it to you. Oh, little whippersnapper, you don't know nothing about this. Here, let me give you this Bud Ice
Yeah.
or this Mickey's.
Well, they saving you from catching a bad one.
True.
I ain't never had no liquor store gave me read the warning label to me. Go back.
Sometimes a motherfucker would have back in the day. Some of them episodes, man, especially that Mad Dog boy. God dang.
Yeah.
You drank Mad
Sneak up on you.
Jimmy, that ain't shit. We drank Thunderbird. Now I think they're both
Kool-Aid in it.
Man, I think they're about the equivalent to they equal to each other, but I think Mad Dog probably tastes a little bit better than Thunderbird.
Chopper used to drink
Not
Thunderbird
really.
all the time. My cousin, Chopper. He always had a Thunderbird on him.
They both taste like lighter fluid.
You ain't lying.
You pour that shit in your lawnmower and start your shit up.
Hey, either one of y'all ever tried the Purple Passion?
Yeah.
Man, I'll never drink that shit again in my life.
Back in the day, it came in a 3-liter.
Yep. And it was purple. It looked like grape pop. I'll never forget that. I said, ooh, that looked good. Shit. I don't remember that whole evening.
Yeah, one of my Latina friends put me onto that.
Yeah, I bet it was your Latina friends. Was this a female?
Well, I was dating her sister.
Oh, okay.
But she bought that. I was like, dang, that was like some Vest Pop in a bottle.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Drink it like Vest Pop if you want.
Yeah.
Jimmy was running down Benson Street. Running down through Benson.
Yeah, I only had a sip of that stuff. I didn't mess with that stuff. I knew that was trouble.
Oh, okay. I know y'all is getting close to cutting off, but if you had one thing that you would tell your younger self, what would you have told yourself that you know now? Now that would be the closing for this episode. If there's
Don't
one
eat
thing
that
you
whole
could
bottle
tell,
of Flintstone tablets.
What'd you say, T?
Don't eat that whole bottle of Flintstone vitamin tablets.
Why?
I tried to do that before too. Them things are good.
Why?
Yeah,
why? What happened?
I don't know, man. They supposed to increase your appetite, but yeah, it drove mine insane. I started eating everything.
You sure those were Flintstones?
I'm positive.
And
they had a little Barty Rubble and Fred Flintstone on the front of them. Wilma, Dino, I ate them all.
Hey, you know they had Speed that looked like Flintstone tablets, right? You didn't get it from nobody from school, right?
No, this came from the store.
Oh, okay.
It was legal.
What about you, Jimmy?
Oh no, man. I had to think about that one.
Well, you ain't got much time to think about it. That's why I asked the question.
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, come on, man. This is, this might be the last episode for the end of this year. So that's why I asked that question.
That's a good ass question.
You want me to give me? I'll give mine.
Yeah, give yours.
Mine would be to tell myself, don't try to relive your younger self. Things that I did when I was younger, I can't do right now. My time has passed. That's why it's called the past.
Your time ain't passed. You still here.
No, what I mean by that, what I've accomplished when I was a teen, in my teen and 20s and 30s, I can't relive those.
That time has passed, but you haven't passed.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that I passed. I'm just saying that those dreams, those events that I did back then are the past. So I can't try to relive them now and live them right now.
So you need to look at out your window and out your rearview mirror.
Exactamundo.
Gotcha.
Exactamundo.
Gotcha.
Because then you would be you will tarnish your past by trying to relive it now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Real shit right there, man. Real shit.
Well, you know, a lot of people fight with themselves, their inner selves about shit like that. And they don't come to the realization that you have to leave the past. Otherwise,
Right.
you'll be stuck in that moment trying to relive the past. You won't see what the future is. And I won't eat no Flintstone either.
Hey man, Flintstone Towers was the bomb. They just worked a little too good.
Yep, that was mine.
They had the Bam Bam one that tasted like cherry. It was good. Man.
I'm gonna have to call CVS and tell them to put them behind the counter for tea.
Yeah, not Bam. It was Pebbles. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I like those. Barney tasted like grape. Man.
Yep.
And Dino was red, wasn't he? He tasted like cherry or something.
Yeah, but like a cherry. Strawberry. Right. It might have been strawberry.
Yeah.
So what you gonna tell what would be your last word, Jimmy?
Shit. Damn, I got a lot of shit to say.
Pick one, fool.
I'm trying, man.
It's been a fucked up year, so if you say something fucked up, it won't be held against you. 2020 was fucked up, so we just riding it to the wheels fall.
Something I would tell my younger self, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Shit.
If you go back and tell your younger self what you know now, what would that one thing be?
Take that stripper job in Vegas.
Hell no. Shoot.
I mean, I could have said a couple other things too, but I'm gonna save a couple of them for the next episode because I got some shit to say.
Dang.
I wish we had like 10 more minutes because I would bring it up. I swear to God, I'll bring it up.
What about you?
No, about me and you discussed it. That one topic.
Man, I don't know.
We can keep it to 10. We can keep it under 10 minutes. Should I hit T with it?
What was it?
It's for the women listeners.
What was it?
So T, I came across this guy. He was out on the town. So he went up to women and asked them a question, right?
Yeah.
And he said to all these ladies, it was 10 women. He said, would you rather have a guy that's packing a big package, that's beating it up, but every month he's going to cheat on you? Or would you go for the guy that's not packing as much, but will be loyal to you? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now there was 10 women. So what do you think the answer was? Like, what was the percentage? You would, in your mind, what would the percentage be? Because Jimmy already knows the answer.
I say it probably like 60% said they had a guy with the big package, and like 40 would prefer the guy with the little one.
Wow. You really trust women, T. You know what it was?
What?
90% women went with the guy with the big package.
90%. Yeah, I knew it was on the high end. I should have went 70.
Man, but here's the thing with that. How old were these women?
But wait, that's what I'm about to get to. So 5 of the women were business women, and other 5 were college girls and, in between.
Oh, it was only 10?
Yeah, it was 10 total. He talked to 10 people. Okay. 5 professional women, and then 5, it was like 3 were college and the other 2 were just, in their 20s, 30s.
Yeah, I got you.
90%. So by me asking y'all that, how can you have a movement, women want to be treated equal, when your mindset when it comes to that is that you don't give a fuck? So you don't mind that I cheat on you.
How old were the women?
Huh?
How old were the women?
The business women were 38, 30, mid-30s, late 40s.
Okay.
The 5 professional were 30. It was like 35 to 40. The other ones were 20 to 33.
And you can't say that about all women because
I know, but out of the statistics that he just did, or the survey he did, 90% of them, so 9 of them said they'd rather have the man with the big package, and I know he's gonna cheat on me, but it's all right. So that just lets you know where they stand. So your morals don't mean very much to you, or is it that's because she's beating you down? I mean, how do you take that as a man? You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn.
I think they ain't worried about it. I mean, sex is sex, and as long as they can handle, women are, I think, a lot more independent now. And so they worry about just being able to be independent and take care of what they need to take care of, and yeah, I get some every now and then,
but check it out. But the one of the business women he talked to, she like, well, shit, I can put up with it, but I know when he getting his, I go out and get mine. I'm like, ain't that defeating the purpose?
yeah, but you gotta look at where these women are in their lives.
True.
And there's only 10 of them.
True.
Yeah.
But 9 out of 10 speaks loud.
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe it. I mean, like I said, it's
9 out of 10.
I mean, I get it, but I mean that's a small like amount of women to kind of like throw that against.
No, I'm not throwing it against anybody. I'm just like, damn. So only one had like, nah, I'd rather go with the guy I know is gonna be there every night.
It depends on what them 10 women actually been through, because like even the professional women, like she was saying, probably independent and on the move all the time, then be like, yeah, I'm down for that. I ain't got time anyway.
Yeah.
And then the college girls gonna be college girls.
Right.
So I mean, I get it. I mean,
That's crazy.
When you first think about it, you're like, well, damn. But
right.
In the bigger picture, it's just like,
yeah,
whatever.
That's crazy though. I thought that was crazy. I'm gonna try to find that clip because I was at work when I was watching. I was like, wow.
I mean, if I did a survey to 10 women and I got those answers back, I'd be like, well, shit. But bigger picture, I mean, and being, where I'm at in life right now and my age, I know that ain't, bigger picture.
Right.
I know that ain't the case.
Yeah.
No, I just look at it as, what's going on in the world right now. To hear that, it was just mind blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said, I was like, damn, like for real? But, they always say, what if women were acting like men? How would it be? Well, with those answers,
man, women ain't dependent on men like they used to.
Right. But you know what? Men ain't dependent on women either no more, because you got to remember, T, they got robots now.
Yeah.
They got, we got robots. Well, not we, but, society.
It go beyond a robot, man. It's just like,
I'm just saying though.
Like, man, sex just ain't the number one thing. I mean, you ask millennials, it's like they really ain't, I think like our generation, it was like, oh yeah, we was trying to get laid all the time. But I think like millennials, hey
man, you speak for yourself, T. I was at home.
No, I just said, I think like nowadays, man, it's more about you know, what can this person do for me?
Yeah.
You know, what can we do for each other rather than, you know, just, well, bam, thank you, man.
Yeah.
I don't care. You know, we can, I mean, that's good. We can do that, but that don't mean we got to forge a relationship just based off of that. You know?
Right.
Right.
Like, so we can have sex every now and then, but I got shit to take care of. I'm trying to do something with my life. And I don't need to be, I can't do nothing with my life laying on my back all week.
Yeah, you can. Jimmy do it all the time.
Hell no.
You know he got them videos out. They out there roaming over in Japan.
Hell no. Nah, man.
Bang Chung. Bang Chung. Jimmy.
Bang Chung.
Bang Chung. Well, it's been a good one, y'all.
Yeah, Bang Chung. What?
Bang Chung. What, man? Bang Chung, T. Bang Chung.
All right.
Walk up to a girl and be like, hey, with that Bang Chung, like, she don't think, like, what you talking about? Bang Chung, girl. She was like,
Everybody Bang Chung tonight.
No, everybody shouldn't be Bang Chunging tonight. Shit, you don't have Bang Corona.
You get Bang Chung with the one you with.
Yeah, true. But they gotta want a Bang Chung.
Yeah.
You don't want to get a bang arrest. So
I mean, not with the one you with.
Huh?
You don't get arrested with the one you with.
Hey man, you seen that movie, Kids?
I ain't seen that movie.
T, what was the movie?
Yeah, it was Kids.
It was Kids. You ain't never seen Kids?
That's the one Roy Dawson.
It's me, it's Casper.
No, I never watched that movie.
Okay, well, you have to watch it.
But I've heard.
I don't want to describe it.
I've heard.
He took it, basically.
Yeah.
So, what y'all got planned for the rest of y'all Saturday, y'all?
Chilling, man.
G?
That's about it, too. Just chilling.
Yeah. Nobody got to make no store runs? No.
I did that this morning.
Not no chili, not no cold day dinner?
No, right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be DoorDash tonight.
Damn. Hey, let me ask you something, T. Do y'all tip well? I might become y'all DoorDash.
Nope. You hate us.
Huh?
Man, this motherfucker ain't getting no tip.
Hey, man, you better be careful. Somebody might stick their thumb to your burger or something in your soup.
Shit, I got my food delivered last night.
Yeah. I ain't never used that service, dude. I'm
I used
afraid to.
Grubhub last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never used it. I've never tried it, dude.
I wish I would have bought stock in DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats.
Man.
You know, they're making money.
Or Zoom.
It ain't never too late.
I'm trying to find some marijuana stock, some penny stock.
Hey, I've been trying to find something on the West Coast.
Yeah.
That shit gonna boom here.
They said the next boom is Oregon.
Word.
Shit,
because
everything booming in Oregon.
Well, right, because it's they get rain. It's always it's the right weather.
They just legalized cocaine.
Yeah,
that motherfucker's off the chain.
You moving to Oregon, T?
No, I ain't moving to Oregon. There's gonna be a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers out there. You don't know what's going on. Heroin, cocaine, crack addict,
meth.
And don't tell them what you're gonna find out there.
Yeah. No, I ain't doing too much of nothing today, y'all. I'm gonna just sit back and relax and get ready to watch this Florida LSU game.
That's gonna be a blowout.
I don't know. I'll take one game at a time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe once they get this vaccination shit together, we can all join each other face to face soon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everybody stay safe.
Yeah, man. Keep your mask on. Buckle up. Don't drive drunk.
Oh,
You can
yeah,
drive high, but not drunk.
Holidays coming up too.
You said what?
So the holidays coming up too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy. The floor's on you.
Jimi.
So what you gonna tell your younger self? You closing the show.
I would have told my younger self that some of the things that I thought I was so cool at the time when these things occur, I really was not that cool. And I have seen the results of that as I got older.
Yeah. We all have.
Yup.
Yeah.
For real.
That's a good one. I think we can all agree on that shit.
Hell
We
yeah.
all did that.
I was too cool to fall in love at one point. Well, I was in love, but I was still trying to be cool.
You was stubborn. You was being stubborn.
Well, no. In some matters of life, women are actually ahead of us and smarter than us in some areas of life, especially when we're young. So I learned that.
I agree 1,000% with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Their thinking process was faster than ours. See,
Especially a good one.
Our brains were like the first Apple computer, the big one with the green screen, and they were already on to like the what was it, the tandem computer.
Y'all was Apple. Mine was like an Atari 2600. I was just Defender. Pew, 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 pew. You know?
Hell no.
Space Invaders and shit.
Hell no.
I wasn't trying to process no logic at that time.
Nah.
And it was a world according to Jimi.
Right.
Whatever.
I was just trying to have a good time.
Hey, but as long as you're being honest to yourself, that's all that matters. You acknowledge what you did wrong. We all have.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
Well, it was a good one, y'all.
Yeah.
It was a real good one. I learned a lot about y'all. He almost OD'd on Flintstone vitamins. So.
Oh, shit.
It's been real.
Well, all right, brothers. Mm-hmm. Y'all take care. Stay well. We'll get ready for the next episode, like Dre and Snoop.
Hey, make sure you wash your hands when you sanitize them too. Because you will break out with too much hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I don't be like pumping it up, all on my hands like that.
Pump it up.
Just a little, one pump. Enough to get your whole hand or whatever. It's good.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, until next time, fellas, it's been real.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
I'm Mike.
Peace.